Hey guys, before we start the show, I'd like to tell you guys about an awesome promotion we're doing with Valeria. Now, they have some of the greatest, I won't say greatest, but they have some very good looking sunglasses as well as some exotic watches. Great for anniversary, birthday gift, graduation, Valentine's Day, you name it. They're designed for him or her, so everyone can get something. And the best part is, we're giving you 25% off when you use promo code IML25. And another little added bonus, you're getting free shipping on all orders using this promo code. So go ahead and get your loved ones something nice.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Inner Monolog. Today with me, I have my usual suspects, and we have a special guest, Liz from You Should Have Ghosted. Welcome aboard.
Hello. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
How's
Damn,
it?
I saluted too early. People would have thought I'd be Liz. Only on OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
So, guys, did you guys know that masturbating can lead to sex? Yeah, it's considered a gateway tug.
I mean,
Oh my
yep.
god. That's bad.
That's how people get started.
Start your engines.
Oh my god. I'm dead. I was just choked on my drink.
That's what she said. Oh,
Close.
that too.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll start with something here in California, guys, and whichever one of you guys found this story, I mean,
I can speak to it, Rick.
I didn't okay, 'cause I didn't actually like. I mean, I read the article and everything, but I don't think they gave an example of what the fuck a woke math problem would be.
They did not, but I had to find other like connecting articles to figure out like what was going on. Just the headline got me right. So the headline was that California is going to push back by 1 year their woke math curriculum. So essentially, what they're saying is that math is racist, and there's a perceived whiteness with math. So they want to eliminate students from having access to advanced placement math courses or any kind of gifted program for math until at least 11th grade of high school. And yeah, I'm with your list because I was like, why would you do that? So some of the things they're saying.
You were an AP student throughout most of high school, right?
I was. And I'm also not white. So
yeah. And we went to a very diverse high school, for lack of a better term. I don't see where the fuck the racism is in any of this.
I don't know. I see, Bulls, you got your hand raised. What's up?
A kid in the back of the class that knows the answer and wants
to. All right. What's the answer, Bulls?
All right. So, math is racist, right? One, then I would have sucked balls at math, and I didn't. Math was one of my best subjects, along with English.
No, but like, how is it perceived to be racist?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, you assume that only white people can do math. I'm like, really? Because the Asians have been kicking your ass for the last 30 fucking years.
They're fucking
so they're basically saying like the level playing field for math isn't leveled at all. That like white students have more opportunities to advance in math and have a career in mathematics. So they want to make sure that everyone has access to the exact same thing through at least 11th grade.
So you're gonna switch up how you word the goddamn problems or some shit.
I think the problem comes down more to funding not being equal and all different.
What's it gonna be like? So Lil Tay Tay is selling weed on the corner. He's got 15 bags of weed, 3 bags of crack, and 1 gigantic bag of heroin. If someone robs him and steals 3 bags, how many bags will he have left?
Like, no, white? Like, I don't understand, because like 2 + 2 is gonna be 4 no matter where you go.
No matter what race. Yeah, and if you look at the numbers, right? So like actually students are actually in advanced placement. As Bulls alluded to it, like Asians are kicking ass. So 32% of Asians are in advanced placement. 8% of whites are in AP, and you have 4% of African Americans in AP, and then 3% Latinos. So you would be penalizing Asian Americans more than white people in that case.
Right.
And then isn't mathematics supposed to be like the universal language?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's that racist?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
how
just
you-
grasping at straws here. It's the next
If,
thing
any,
to
if
cancel.
anything is fucking racist, is like the lack of funding in like low income communities for their schools. That's fucking racist.
Yeah, and you look at like in Princeton, for example, their whole math academics, like the faculty is, I think 2/3 of it is like immigrants, in mathematics. In Princeton.
Holy shit, that's a good number.
Yeah, so
Is it the actual math that they're saying is racist, or is it the word problems, like what Marcus said?
I think it might be a mix of both, to be honest.
In fact, we got video of the article.
All right, let's play that to see if it explains some of the questions we got.
You got 5 essays on the corner. And 2 votes.
One day they walked out.
Education, that's the authority there. Backtracking on this woke math curriculum overhaul. They've reversed?
I actually think this is the most important story of the day. Let me explain why. California Board of Education about to stop an overhaul of its math curriculum after opponents argued the plan needlessly inserts politics and social justice. This move comes after hundreds of former and current professionals working in STEM fields, that's the key part, as well as educators and venture capitalists, signed an open letter denouncing the plan as one that will demathematize math. Drafts of the original plan show the new curriculum would have focused on equity to recognize that mathematics, quote, over the years has developed in a way that has excluded many students, adding that we reject ideas of natural gifts and talents. I don't know about you, but when you get on a plane, don't you want to know the individual who designed that plane using math had natural gifts and talents, so it stays in the sky?
Yes, I would like that.
But how important is that the STEM people who do the hiring, that's why you get in these math fields for jobs in STEM, said, we got to stop this. We need people who are prepared with the numbers. All this equity stuff has got to go by the wayside.
Good. Reverse it, please. Thank you, Todd. Good story.
Yeah, I've never thought of math to be.
Hold on, I got a question first. Did this motherfucker just make up a word?
Yeah.
Which one?
I've never heard of demathematize.
Neither have
demathematize?
Neither have I.
I've heard demagnetize or you.
Hey man, it's Fox News. What do you expect?
And on top of that, his example. What if you get in the plane? You want to know, bitch? What the fuck does getting on a plane have to do with math?
Because you need mathematics.
Aside from finding your seat,
you need mathematics.
You need math for that, like
you need mathematics to get on a plane.
Pilots use math a lot.
What you're saying is, you get on a plane, you want to know that the person that designed the plane used math to design the plane.
Right.
You would assume that getting on the fucking plane.
Also, pilots do use math to calculate.
That's not what I'm talking about. You stupid fuck. That's not what I'm talking about. Shut up. Stop talking.
No, stupid motherfucker obviously just showed you something you didn't know about.
No, he did not. He didn't show me shit.
I said
because he didn't say pilot, bitch. He said when you get on the plane.
No,
he was talking about passengers.
No, I think what you're trying to get at, right? And we made this comment like a few episodes ago when there is the dumbest doctor graduating, right? And when you go for surgery, you don't want this dumbest doctor to do surgery on you. You want the top of the class. So I think he was mentioning you want people, because one thing California says is like people are not born with natural gifts and talents. Everyone basically is the same, which that already is a lie. And his comment was like, you want people that are designing these planes to be the ones that are top of the class, going through these like advanced, hard math curriculum.
Aren't the ones who usually are at the top of the class the ones who are naturally gifted?
That's what
with a small margin of those who worked hard to get to the same level.
No, usually it's the top of the class are naturally.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
There's things that we all tend to like gravitate to. Like I couldn't design a video game the same way you design a video game.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm geared towards it. That's all I focused on.
Yep.
And it comes easy to me as opposed to other people.
Naturally gifted.
I'm just naturally gifted, predisposed to creating video games.
Yeah, but with this curriculum, you'd be held back because you would have to perform at everyone's level, even if you could do more.
Yeah,
isn't it just like grading on a scale, basically? Where if someone like so.
Oh, if you're the better.
What the hell did you just do?
I didn't do shit.
That looks awesome. We're all just hanging out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Together
Some
mode.
stuff.
What?
That's pretty badass.
Who put together mode on? That's
I
hilarious.
don't
I have
know.
no clue.
Hey, maybe NSA guy finally figured out how to breach our damn podcast.
Hey, what's up, bro? Help us out here with this shit.
I
No.
just clicked something, but I don't think it was together mode. What's
I'm-
together mode?
It's
Let's
just
see.
some-
the floating head shit we were just on.
On it.
We're still on it. It's all good though.
That's all good. But yeah, I mean, this whole idea that like, oh, we need to make it so that nobody gets the no, bro. You suck at math. You suck at math.
Yeah,
It's the same way
exactly.
if you suck at sports, you suck at sports.
You suck
Imagine
at science, you suck at
get
science.
rid of professional sports because it makes people that aren't talented in sports feel bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
you said,
man.
Rick, math is math. And we know there's people that are just naturally gifted, not only in math, but several things, and they can graduate high school as a teenager, like as a
Mhm.
12, 13-year-old, not younger.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah, it's getting to the point where they're trying to even the playing field where it doesn't need to be evened.
yeah.
Playing field's already even. If it's technically survival of the fittest. If you're gonna be better at something, you're gonna excel at that thing. Plain and simple.
Yeah, well, my bad. The poor choice of word. Handicap the playing field is what I meant. So that way, those who don't have, the same skills have a better chance than those who do.
Yeah. Speaking of
Yeah.
people that aren't very skillful, right? Did you guys hear about this chick down in Santa Ana that fucking somehow ended up in between two buildings and the fire department had to come in and fucking make a hole in the wall to come get her out?
Yeah. I did. And I think there's some skill to how she even got into that like opening, because it was like only 8 to 12 inches wide between those two walls in the buildings. But
I got an idea.
what's up?
She was
Oh,
sleeping on the roof and rolled the fuck off.
But this was at 2 p.m. This is like broad daylight.
The question is,
So-
why were you butt naked?
Yeah, that's kind of like a really concerning.
Unless you were having coitus on the roof
Her partner might have took off.
No, but how? Like,
with her clothes.
no, how did she even like fall in there?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to find a follow-up story to see if there was any more like updates on it, but they still can't figure out how she ended up there, let alone naked.
Like, we do got a video where they basically have a theory at the end of the video. So I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and play it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then people can see how tiny that opening really was.
Yeah.
That's just fucking wild.
Woman flying from Seattle to Houston says she's now banned from an airline
Oh
for
shit.
pretty
Wait a minute.
God damn, Marcus, you did it again this week.
Spoiler alert. That's
Actually,
that's
no. Ricky skipped that story. Oh wait, no, it didn't. My bad. That was me.
You labeled it wrong. No worries, man.
All good, bro.
That happens.
Bizarre and difficult rescue.
There we
It
go.
happened. That's right. This was a bizarre and difficult rescue. It happened between the
Julio, you
walls of the
can't
two
talk. You
commercial
skipped the
buildings
whole
you see
damn
right
story last
behind me.
episode.
Firefighters say the woman was trapped in a space so
Look.
tight it took them several hours to get her out. A woman cries out after becoming trapped between two commercial buildings as firefighters race to save her. Workers at this auto body shop on the 1000 block of North Harbor Boulevard in Santa Ana say they heard someone screaming for help just before 2 p.m.
Well, we heard a lady in the back behind our shop over there screaming, you know what I'm saying?
But they couldn't find her.
We called the cops, and the cops came in, got on the roof, and they see her and stuck between the two walls, and she's all naked.
Wedged between two walls and
Holy
unable to
shit.
move. Firefighters unable to reach her.
So when we saw this, it was quickly acknowledged that this was going to be a technical rescue that we're looking at here.
Using a special concrete saw, firefighters devised a plan to cut the woman out of the wall.
The main focus is to get to her without injuring her.
This is the chunk of concrete that firefighters had to cut out of this wall in order to free this woman. And if you look over here, you can see this is where they were cutting. She was trapped inside a space just 8 inches wide.
She's in pain. She's still in pain. She's screaming in pain. She's upside down, too.
Rescuers inserted tiny cameras adjacent to the area where the woman was stuck to monitor her condition and determine where it would be safe to cut. 2.5 hours later, she's pulled to safety, alive but shaken.
When we got her out, she was pretty dirty, and it was pretty hard to tell, what she looked like, how old she was roughly. The main focus at that point was just to get her in the ambulance so our paramedics can get, better lighting and just a real good look and see what kind of injuries she had.
Tonight, authorities say they still don't know how the woman became wedged between the two buildings. A local business owner here says that he frequently encounters homeless people sleeping on the roof and suspects that she may have rolled over into that gap while taking a nap this afternoon. Reporting live in Santa Ana, John Fenolio, KTLA 5 News.
Well, why the fuck was she naked? Was she sunbathing or something? Like
Maybe it was
during the
hot,
nap?
and sometimes they'll take their clothes off in order to kind of cool off.
Cool down? Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like every now and again, like when you sleep, you roll around in the bed, so it's kind of different on the roof.
I find it interesting. Does it happen more in San Francisco since the buildings in San Francisco are so smushed together and they have such a high homeless population?
Yeah, but they're not on the roofs.
Yeah, true.
I've also never seen two buildings that close together that aren't actually physically touching. You know what I mean? So
That's a common thing in California.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
San Francisco,
we
damn near
don't
every
get
house
that
is
here.
next to, yeah. San Francisco, almost
There's a
every house
gap.
is
There's
next
space.
to each other.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
so
play
weird.
racquetball in those spaces.
Y'all got that room out there in Texas, that's why. And less restrictive building codes.
Can you stop talking?
That's just a wild story to me. I mean, geez.
Yeah.
Like, because you have to think, like, even if she rolled over from the roof, is it like the building opens up at the top to where it's wide enough? You know what I mean?
Yeah, some buildings don't have like that lip that kind of keeps shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what I mean is at the very top is.
Oh, you think it was wider at the top and then just started getting like more narrow?
It just gets narrower as you get to the floor.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why didn't she get wedged higher up if she rolled over from the roof?
Maybe the velocity or the speed she was falling is what carried her all the way down.
I don't think you could get that much.
Somebody do the math.
That on top of that, if it's hot, she's sweating. That could also cause, that whole slip factor.
I was gonna say, I think that she probably tried to get out, and that probably just pushed her farther down. You know what I mean?
Possible, yeah.
Possible, yeah.
Definitely possible.
Maybe she actually like purposely slid in
That's
feet
what I was.
first, kind of standing, and then tumbled over on the way in.
Yeah. Like, oh, look what I do, and then you get stuck.
Upside down for 2.5 hours.
That's fucking wild.
Talk about a sticky situation.
Girls got wild. Ain't got nothing on this. You got to get rescued by the fire department.
Girls gone wild.
Ron, right? Hermione was hanging out with Ron at the bar when Ron looks over at her and goes, "Hey, Hermione, are you Dumbledore?" And she looks at him with like a baffled look and she says, "No." And he says, "Oh, yeah? Because you look like a headmaster to me."
Very nice.
Oh, my God.
Damn, Ron. Talk about shooting your shot.
Speaking of things in the sky, hopefully this woman's airplane was actually engineered by somebody that did go to an actual math class. Do you guys hear about a woman flying out of Houston that was going to be put on a no-fly list because she disposed of her baby's diaper in the trash?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ew.
Biohazard.
It's kind of stupid because I believe people on planes do that.
The bathroom, the trash can that she used was right next to a baby changing station.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. Was it the same actual airline that she was flying with that was going to do this?
Yeah, it's called Mesa Airlines, and they're they're under the I believe it's American. Yeah, United Airlines umbrella.
Airlines.
So they're like one of those tiny commuter jet airlines, but they fly like the United.
No one cares.
But pretty much, yeah, she's now been banned from flying with United.
Another reason to not fly United.
Yeah, seriously.
They actually banned.
Yeah, they
No,
actually
no.
banned her.
They didn't, Julio.
It was a threat.
It was a threat.
They let her fly back home. So if she was on the no-fly list, they wouldn't have let her fly back home.
If you're already on the flight.
But here's the thing: where was she supposed to dispose of this diaper?
Yeah, you're just
I
gonna
don't know,
rinse
in
that
the
shit in your
flight
seat.
attendant's face.
But
Yeah,
like,
because
Like
Go
she
ahead.
said, it was
They
a
want
biohazard. Like I get it if it was leaking, but it was. I'm pretty sure most diapers I encounter are folded up and shit.
What do they want her to do? Wait until the flight attendant comes by with the trash bag at the end of the flight to pick everything up? Like,
Bro, you
for
know
real.
damn well she wasn't gonna do that. She
what
probably
the-
would have got more pissed if someone tossed a dirty diaper in a trash bag. She was
right? That's
holding.
what I'm saying. Like, where's this gonna go?
I
You're in the
honestly think,
laboratory.
what's the
You're in the
proper way to
fucking
dispose of
bathroom
it?
with the plane.
and in fact, we got video of this one too. So let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Let me not
These
fuck this
airlines,
up this time.
these airlines are full of shit.
Flying from Seattle to Houston says she's now banned from an airline for pretty unusual reason. Dr. Farah Khan says she was on a Mesa Airlines flight to Houston last Friday when she threw her daughter's diaper away in a trash can near the changing station. Well, Khan says a flight attendant angrily confronted her, telling her the diaper was a biohazard and saying she needed to fish it out of the trash, which she did.
Wow,
She says
is
after that
this
flight, that same
shit?
flight attendant called her saying she was being added to the no-fly list for that incident.
I don't know if flight
I don't know
attendants
how to
make that
protect my
decision.
family from somebody who seems clearly unhinged. So what do I do?
Well, it's not clear if the no-fly
Sue the airline.
warning was real, as Khan was able to fly back home. She did file a complaint and demanded to know how that flight attendant got her personal information, her phone number. Mesa Airlines says it is now looking into that matter.
I see a fat lawsuit coming because there's a lot of things
Wait.
wrong there.
So she got a hold of her fucking personal information too?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
this flight attendant is vindictive. It had nothing to do with her throwing her baby's diaper in the trash. She was just feeling like targeting somebody.
My question is, who is this flight attendant? Because this is a little. This woman's obviously of Indian descent. I'm assuming. So this seems, and I hate to pull this card, but it seems a little racist.
He's racially
Why?
motivated.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't feel ashamed for calling something for what it is.
Okay, yeah, I'll straight say it. This is fucking racist. Like, what the fuck?
Because it's a fucking dirty diaper, dude.
Like, what else is gonna go anyway on a fucking airplane? That's what the fucking laboratory on the plane is for.
I mean, people shit in the toilet in there. You gonna get mad at them for that? Did you wipe your ass?
Next thing we're not allowed to take shits on planes no more.
I have a question about this though. Like, two things. Why was it so fucking dramatic? Because the flight attendant was being dramatic about her saying that it was a biohazard, and then she was crying about her safety because somebody called her. I'm like, what is happening?
Well, would you expect a flight attendant to call your cell phone after you got off the fucking flight?
But what is she gonna do? Come on the phone and you?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know. She's just like,
How the hell would you
To
get
me,
a
it is
hold of
creepy
it? Is
though.
my question.
It is creepy as fuck, and that's when I'd be like, I'd be like, yo, one, I want this bitch arrested. Two, I'm fucking filing a lawsuit. Like, because that's a form of harassment right there.
Harassment, but they're not gonna do. I'm pretty sure that I'm not even gonna say pretty sure. More than likely, this flight attendant was white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that.
Definitely.
As much as I don't really want to point it towards there, but it feels racially motivated. I'm like, look, you got a person of color. She discarded a baby's diaper, which is something everyone has fucking done on planes when they're changing their baby.
You're supposed to dispose of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a trash can. You're
What
not
do they
gonna.
want you to do?
You act like
Keep it
you're
underneath
gonna
the seat?
touch the shit inside the bag because you're trying to recycle the bag or some shit.
They wanted her to place the diaper underneath the seat in front of her, where it'll be secure. For the rest of the flight.
Is that why she asked you, to take it out?
Your poo may have shifted during the flight.
During flight, please, any infant diapers are to be placed underneath the seat in front of you until they're properly disposed of at the end of the flight by the flight crew.
In times
Thank you
of
for your
emergency,
cooperation.
it may be used as a projectile to protect yourself from other passengers.
And or flight crew members. Thank you for flying United Airlines. Enjoy the rest of your flight.
And remember, you chose to fly us, but you do not get to choose where you leave your poops.
Oh man, you are not allowed to relieve yourselves on this flight.
That's just
Have
crazy.
fun for the next 14 hours on your way to Japan.
I'm with Liz though. I'm still surprised that not only that happened, but like, why was this woman crying?
Yeah, it's
That
just
is a
kind of
little
weird and like fake to me.
I think because it was upsetting to her or some shit. I don't know, but
They threatened me about my baby's poop. Wah.
They're like, cool, get a lawyer and sue
if
the
that's the
shit out of
case,
them.
I'm
Next
getting
thing
on that plane. You know those T-shirt bazookas?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
I don't
are
even need to
t-shirts.
finish
Yeah,
that
yeah,
thought.
yeah.
You are. Everyone knows what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
why
Here.
did you
So this is gonna be a stretch, but I think maybe why she was crying is because if this flight attendant got her phone number, maybe she thought like her address was not out of the question. It was probably
Oh
gonna,
yeah, no. Totally.
hunt down her in her
Does
home
have her
address.
With it on her?
My thing is, honey, you a doctor.
I would be at the edge of the runway shooting those things at United Airlines planes. Like just like tons of
Right
dirty
at the
diapers.
windshield.
Fuck yeah. Or into the engine. Fuck it. Like let that shit go into the no, it might cause a crash.
Yeah.
But at the plane in general, yeah.
I'd rather just inconvenience the guys on the tarmac. Now we gotta go squeegee some shit off a windshield.
See what we gotta do, because what that dumb bitch said to the fucking passenger 2 weeks ago.
We're gonna need all of the Windex in the entire fucking in the entire airport.
Yeah.
Dude,
United
only
airplanes
thing
turn brown after this.
Can someone call Gundam? Maybe they can wipe it off.
Oh my god.
the only thing
United
dumber than
Fleet's gonna be brown.
criminal.
That's their new colors. Sorry, Rick.
So the only thing dumber than this is that the criminal in Detroit. Apparently, this dude stole a lady's Mercedes, and for 2 days, the lady had been using social media to track her car and follow it. Every time she'd call the police when she thought it was going to be at a location, but she verified that it was at a location. The police took too long to get there, so the person left. Right until
Right.
eventually this woman tracked it down to a barber shop. Apparently, the guy had gone in there to get his hair done or get cleaned up. So instead of waiting for the police, she actually went into the barber shop, confronted the person, dragged him out by his dreads, and then waited for the police.
Am I the only one who thinks this woman's friggin' ancestor was Sherlock Holmes?
I mean, shit, from the sounds of it.
Bro,
she's pretty fucking
to be
fearless.
honest, the dude even drove up to the shopping center where she owns like a boutique or something, and literally like flaunted the car in front of her. He went and got the car detailed, dude.
That's great.
He got the car detailed.
Oh my god. So it sounds
Smoking
more
it.
like Detroit PD didn't want to do shit about
And
this.
this was a brand new Mercedes. Like she just bought it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brand new.
In fact, let's go ahead and go. We got evidence of the dragging, so let's go ahead and watch this shit.
Sweet.
I know. I was very happy when I saw that.
I haven't seen this clip.
See this for days, man. Let's do it.
Bianca Chambers says for 2 days she tracked her stolen Mercedes-Benz all over Detroit. On day 3, she decided to take matters into her own hands. That she did. She confronted the thief.
Stole my shit. At that point, I would just, I'm
moving.
not letting this man walk again.
Bianca face to face with the guy she says stole her brand new Benz.
Excuse me, you got that Benz out there? Yes, you do.
It went down Wednesday at a barbershop at Greenfield and Grand River.
Getting 7 days west. Getting his dreads twisted. Look at my car.
Customers stepped in, making a citizen's arrest. Then Bianca slashed her own tires.
I slashed all the tires and I thought that he was going to take off, and I didn't know how long it was going to take for the police to pull up. And I refused to let him pull off again.
Holding him there until Detroit police came.
You will never steal from me again.
Detroit police say officers responded 4 times to Bianca's 911 calls as she tracked the car using a web of social media tips. But when officers got there, the car was gone.
Oh my God. Y'all, I see my car.
The thief so bold, he even made a pit stop at the strip mall where Bianca owns a boutique.
They was driving, they was having a good time. They was smoking. But yes, my car was very clean.
He even got the car detailed. Sources tell Fox 2 the thief, now in police custody, has a history of stealing cars since he was a teen.
You just the dumbest criminal. That's all. Like, you're joyriding in my car. Like, wasn't nobody going to see you?
Reporting on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
God damn.
Yeah. The
Bro,
dumbest criminal, but
baby
super
girl got
considerate.
some dope ass dreads. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, those dreads were very helpful for her to drag his ass. He beat
But
the
no, I'm
shit
talking
out.
about her dreads, stupid.
Oh.
But
Still.
here's what fucked me up about it. Like she went and got video. Like, look, y'all, found my car, and then proceeded to go whoop his ass.
I'm like amazed she stabbed her own tires. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Like, damn.
I
Those
not
shits
to
aren't cheap.
Somebody who, like, think about it. That takes some wise ass mind. Think about it. If he actually escaped and was able to get into the car and peel off, now she's got to figure out how to find her car again.
I mean, you could always just take the keys.
She could have just took the air out. She didn't have to stab the tires, but I mean, she could have just.
I'm pretty sure she's like, you know what? I can replace these tires. I ain't worried about this shit.
She beat the shit out of that boy.
Bro, at that point, she was like, you can't even count on the police to do their damn job.
Well, it is Detroit.
Bro, it is Detroit, yeah, but social media helped this woman track her damn car down.
Yeah, her reaction when she found it, she's like, "Oh my god, guys, there it is,
my car,
found it."
That just goes to show if you got a bunch of people who live in the same city and your car gets stolen, if y'all see this car, please let me know. You got a whole network of people.
Yep.
Snitching.
Take pictures of that motherfucker. Marcus, that's not snitching. That's called being community.
That's called snitching. I didn't say it was a bad thing. That motherfucker deserved to get his ass dragged. Shit.
People snitch on themselves all the time through social media.
That would have been nice when your car was missing, huh, Bulls?
Yeah, bro. That bitch was down the street though. Ain't that a bitch?
We must have drove past
the
that
whole
thing
time.
damn near every other day.
No, the only reason I didn't want to stop was because it was late night. And Jose, bro, you didn't live in the nicest of neighborhoods.
Nope.
Right around the corner, the motherfucker will jack your ass.
I'll still hang out with him at nighttime out there, though.
Yeah, because your car had a decent alarm. Mine didn't.
I didn't have a good alarm at that time.
Did you have an alarm?
No, it was that stupid lock the door thing.
Did you?
It didn't have an alarm.
Anyways.
Your Charger didn't have an alarm. I don't believe
not from
that.
the factory.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Get us back on track with it.
Anyway.
Right.
Mine didn't have shit.
So anyways, this couple goes to a restaurant, and the waiter finally comes up to him and he says, "Hey, welcome, guys. Have you guys had the time to look at the menu? Do you guys know what you guys want to order today?" The man says, "Yes, I'll take a bacon cheeseburger meal." And the waiter looks at him and goes, "Okay, and how would you want it cooked?" The man goes, "Oh, I want it just like my wife. Perfect." So the waiter looks at him and goes, "Oh, that's sweet, but I can't make your burger ugly and musty, so you have to pick one."
Damn. Hey, man, you know what they say? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
I mean, set yourself up for that one. Who says they want their burger cooked perfect? Like, what is that?
Fuck. Yeah, I wanted that
done,
Vaseline like
well.
photo.
Bro, ugly and musty.
Wow.
You know, it had to be like a waiter that wasn't into girls.
Probably.
Clearly. Like,
or having a shit day kind of waiter.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody has a worse day than the Karen at Victoria's Secret though.
Ooh.
Bro.
Shit. That video.
So I'm pretty sure that this happened last week. Everyone knows about this shit. It's been across every social media platform, and it started with TikTok. So basically, I'll give you a breakdown before I go to the videos because there are several videos. I'm not gonna play all of it, but we'll include the link to the videos in the description section. But pretty much this is what happened. Black woman came into Victoria's Secret to get some free underwear that she got from a coupon. Karen, I think, said something to her, in which case
they reached for the same, like, similar pair or something like that, and she wanted the one she had in her hands.
Oh yeah. So I guess an argument ensued. Something about social distancing or some shit. She got pissed off. So black woman pulled out a phone, started recording. This woman went to assault her, failed, and then immediately started playing the victim. And with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play the first clip.
Excuse. Now you are. Oh my God! Oh my God! Do you see this? Oh my God! I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me, and now she. Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God!
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a bit.
Not
Right about here. So then her breakdown goes to her trying to fall on the fucking floor.
This is crazy.
Sure.
You see that shit?
You're not. That's not collapsing, bitch. Don't give me that bullshit.
All right, so there's that, and then let's go ahead and to the video everybody else has seen.
You keep lying, saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
And then we're gonna fast forward to this bitch chasing her.
Protect her. You cut. Yeah, look. Get away from me! Oh, y'all better get this lady.
How you saying get away from me? And she's literally trying to get away from you.
Went towards her.
Get security! Get security! Look at this. Yes, can y'all get her away from me? Get her away from me!
That's one of the store managers. There's that, and I
the
think
fuck is wrong with this broad?
And she's getting on the phone with like the police to lie.
The free panty, that's all. That's all. And spend my little 50 and get the $10 off. See what free panties will get you? This lady that chased me.
And that
She
woman
calling the
is
police
trying
on
to
me
tell her
now.
to like walk out the store.
And I can't believe this long and security not here.
All right, here's the security video.
What can I do for you? This lady tried to attack me. She chased me around the store, everything. I was over here looking at the. You can ask the workers. I was over here looking at the sale items. Right. So she came back and she put a She came back and she put an item back in front of me. So. Okay. After she put the item back in front of me, she begins skimming through the codes like right in my face. I said, "Excuse me." Then she just completely went over to them, asked them to call security, went off. She dropped on the floor. She screamed. She chased me. As a matter of fact, where is she?
Well, I don't know exactly right now who you're referring to.
Bruh, for real?
Here we go. No, I feel in danger. No, everything's not okay. Ask them. She chased me. Excuse me, ma'am.
And here's when the police got there.
I was attacked in the mall, almost attacked in the mall. The manager, I had to run behind her. I chased him around. He telling me he can escort me to my car, but she doesn't have to leave the mall. Listen, I'm not finished shopping. I have 2 other stores to go to.
What I'm saying. I don't work for the mall. I can't order her out of the mall.
Yeah, but you work for Milburn. I was just almost assaulted in this mall.
I can't.
Well, since when have y'all ever heard a cop saying that I can't tell someone to leave?
I've worked mall security before, and the cops are the ones that would fucking drag them kicking and screaming out of there.
Exactly.
What the fuck? You're
What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you have to leave right now. But
I'm not saying that, but
for some reason,
if the shoe was on the other foot, and I would have tried to attack her white ass, you would have me escorted out this mall. That's just how I feel. This woman, mind you, the manager done told him. The manager told me he chased,
I wish you didn't feel that way.
I do feel that way. I was just almost attacked and assaulted, and you telling me 3 times, and he can't get out. You hear this?
All right, so now
being all sympathetic to her tears. I don't care about her white tears. She needs to be escorted out the mall. She chased me around the store.
And then this video is just her talking about TikTok banning her. As soon as she
My
posted
name
the
on
video.
TikTok was Green Garden Bunny. So, guys, listen to this. I was kicked off TikTok. My name on TikTok was Green Garden Bunches. They banned my account for posting the activity with me and the Karen. And I just found out friends are sending me this video off of TikTok from I Am Love Kills. They let him post it. One video has 3.7 million views and the other one has 1.7. Are you kidding me? Like this.
So there's that. Then there's when she went to the
See,
police
everyone asking me
department.
for an update. I am at the police station. I have the police report, which is somewhat true, but really, really long. I'm happy I did record because even the officer stated that I only showed him the video of her laying on the floor when I showed him everything. Oh, and guys, I have her name now.
Abigail Elphick.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, excuse my language.
I'd be suing the mall, the police department.
Oh, she
Wow.
is.
Jesus
She is.
Christ.
Good.
So after this video, she asked
TikTok
him to
too.
kind of help her get in contact with an attorney, and she's suing the mall, the police department, and the city.
Just correct me if I'm wrong here, but
What about TikTok?
doesn't like the
She can't
store
really
have
do much to
cameras?
TikTok.
Yeah,
And wouldn't that
Here's
show exactly what
here's what
happened?
one of the police officers said.
you asking me why I'm complaining on your officers, and I'm telling you I can show you a video, and you're telling me you don't want to see the video.
I don't want to hear from your mouth. What is it?
All right, so I was in the mall. Basically, they didn't protect me. They didn't try to make from the woman that attacked me and chased me around the store. They didn't ask her to leave or anything. They said they weren't able to. They weren't able to ask her to leave the mall. I've never heard of such a thing. Because if I was chasing her around the store, I'm sure I would have been asked to leave the mall and or arrested. And I showed him the video.
Why do you believe that?
What you mean why do I believe that? Because
Why do you believe that?
okay, I don't want to play this game again today. You know, this happened to me Saturday. I'm very emotional about it. Okay, I'm asking you. I want to file a complaint against your two officers. You said I can do that with you, right? Because that's this is getting nowhere.
I'm going to give you an internal affairs complaint form. You're going to fill it out. I'm going to pass it on to the internal affairs unit, and they'll be doing the investigation. Okay?
And that's pretty much it.
I'm fucking mad for her.
So she's basically, yeah, sorry for that being so long, but there were a lot of parts to this incident. So not only did the police fail to protect her, the mall security failed to protect her. And I've done both. I've done mall security before, and I've had to escort people out of the mall. So, and it's usually the one who is the aggressor. So if I go through everybody and ask, okay, who started it? You. Okay, you need to leave. Because she already explained exactly what the hell happened. This is exactly why she had the foresight to record this incident, and I'm pretty sure her lawsuit is going to be not a fucking slam dunk at this point. Because not only did you show the police department failing you when they're supposed to protect and serve the people, but the mall, as well as Victoria's Secret, because they had to come out and make a press release based off of the incident, even though they already told the police what the woman did.
Yeah.
So now she's suing the mall. I think she's suing Victoria's Secret and the police department.
Dude.
I would be suing all them too.
And I pray to God, I hope she wins, and I hope she gets that check as soon as possible. I hope she's asking for at least $20 million, because.
What is her name? I can follow this. I've never heard of this. I never heard this
So
story.
Abigail Elphick is the name of the assaulter. I think her name is Ejima Ugenta.
Awesome. Oh
But
my God.
I'll include the link to the article as well as all 7 videos in the description of this episode. So if you want to watch all of the footage in full length, you can.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I think if you Google Victoria's Secret Karen, you'll find like all
Exactly. All over social media, this is the talk of the town. That and the black man who got accused of stealing a woman's son's phone, but then later found out her son left the phone in the car. And instead of apologizing, she told him to go fuck himself.
Oh, that's nice.
What a bitch.
So he's pressing charges on her too.
Good. Oh my God.
Yeah. at this point, it's like any altercation. You just got to pull out your phone and start recording because no one's gonna believe you at this point. If you look like me or Jose.
So like, I feel like it's second nature for some people to just whip out their phones and like start recording shit. But I would literally, I don't even have my phone on me 90% of the time.
You know what's kind of weird, but because considering the times, it's not so weird anymore. So when me and my wife want to go with the kids just to have a stroll around the neighborhood, sometimes our phones are pretty low on battery. We want to leave them home charging. But this most recent time, my wife said like, "Let me just bring my phone because you don't know if we're gonna run into a Karen."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, we can't leave both phones in the house and not have anything to record. So yeah, take your phone.
That's the world we live in today.
Yeah, it's the world we live in. It's crazy.
Like what sucks is you lived in your neighborhood for at least 5 years now?
I'm going on 5, yeah.
So everyone should know you or at least have seen you. So you walking around the neighborhood, and no one should think, oh, like they don't belong here, but they do. They automatically think they're like, oh, let me call the police because I see some suspicious looking people walking around. I'm like, they got kids, dumbass. You think they about to home alone your ass?
It's one of those families at the border that they keep talking about on Fox.
Yeah.
So let's go from one Karen to another, guys. Did you guys hear about the that actually attacked an Asian family and ended up punching their 6-year-old son in the neck?
Bro, was that in Las Vegas?
Yep, in Vegas. So basically, the woman was escorted out prior to this incident because she harassed a Hispanic family as well.
So people can't get escorted out of the mall?
Exactly, bro. That's exactly why I lined these two stories up.
Sounds like that
Just
little
to
junior
show the
didn't.
proof.
That junior
My
rent a
thing
cop
is,
didn't want
they
to do
let
his
her
job.
come back, and if you watch, so I got 2 parts to this. I got the news article, and then I have the actual video. Because the person who recorded this also is a TikToker as well.
Wait, so we get to watch the.
Well, you get to watch her basically go on a drunk, I'm assuming also crack cocaine, friggin' high, roided out rant.
I'm watching the video right now on my laptop. Holy crap. She's like screaming all kinds of shit at that thing.
Hey, jackass, how about you save it for when we actually show the video?
Oh, you're just
I'm
getting
good.
away.
I like women.
Sure you do. I'll believe it when I see it.
Thanks. New at midday, a woman is now charged with a hate crime after a family says she hit their child and blamed them for the coronavirus. 57-year-old Shelly Ann Hill was booked at the Clark County Jail. Court documents say it happened at the shops at Crystal's 1 week ago. That's on the Las Vegas Strip.
She looks like she's on Crystal.
She hit their 6-year-old in the back of the head and then began yelling at them. Video recorded by the mother is now going viral on TikTok. Thankfully, that child was not badly hurt.
Yo, somebody hit my kid.
Attacked my son. She punched my 6-year-old in the neck while yelling racist anti-Asian things. This happened at a luxury mall. Stay safe. It's not safe anywhere. This woman attacked my son.
Am I the only one who think? Yeah, y'all all see the movie Casper, right?
Yeah.
Remember the chick who played that? I forgot her fucking name, but the one that was with Jeff Goldblum. Doesn't she kind of sound like her? Now we know what happened to her ass.
That looks like a crystal meth fueled rage right there. Like that bitch is nuts. Yo, someone touches my kid, I'd fucking start beating the shit out of them. Yo, fuck.
That's why, like, don't fuck with moms.
You be dead
and your
before
kids.
you could even lay a finger on my kid.
Yeah, because like this mom in particular, she had her like, so they had 2 kids, right? So the 6-year-old was one that got hit, but they also had a 2.5-year-old daughter that the mom was holding. So she handed the 2.5-year-old to the dad and said like, let me catch up to her, and beat the shit out of her. But when she caught up to her, there's security guards, so she decided to just record her.
Bro, I'm sorry, fuck that. I would have beat the shit out of her.
Yeah. I'll take that charge.
Fuck the charge. No, you don't ever put your hands on anybody's kids. I don't give it. Like, don't get me wrong. Some kids are little shits, and they'll say shit to piss you off.
That's
In
your
which
kid,
case,
though.
you might be able to get away with, a tripping.
Doesn't matter.
But
That's your fucking child. You don't fucking
dude,
touch
no, a
someone's child.
6-year-old who didn't do shit, and I'm pretty sure he didn't do shit. Like you saw the video. That woman was clearly deranged.
Yeah.
And on some kind of high.
So I have a personal reason why I'm furious with this bitch. When I was about 6 years old, 5 to 6, I was standing at a bus stop across the street from my house in San Francisco, and some fucking jackass that walked by punched me in the back of the head for no fucking reason.
Oh no, he punched you in the back of the head for a reason.
What was that?
Racism.
Oh,
and I don't doubt it because from what I remember.
Wow, y'all didn't catch that at all. Come on, bro.
No.
They used to attack people of color even when we were kids.
They're gonna talk some shit, but no, this motherfucker when I
Me
turned
too.
around was like wearing like jeans that have been like cut into shorts, some fucking like black steel toe boots,
white boy, right?
And like leather jacket, and all of his head was shaved off, and he looked like he was just doped out.
So skinhead.
Yeah, and my grandpa
or meth head. Sometimes you can't tell the difference.
You go with meth because it was San Francisco.
Sometimes I'm sorry. Sometimes you can't tell the difference. Sometimes they're both. I'm a skin meth head.
So my grandfather fucking like caught up to his ass, cussed him out, and called the cops.
Dude, I would have picked up a brick and hit him like Craig did Debo.
So yeah, I personally take this story like a little close to home because that's some bullshit. Like if somebody fucking touched my kids, I'd beat the shit out of them.
Let's just say your family's gonna wonder where the fuck you've been for 5 years.
Jail. Fuck it.
Jail. No, you're gonna be fucking buried in a bayou in fucking Louisiana.
God. Only for 5 years though.
Well, yeah, because they'll eventually stumble across the skeleton because alligators don't eat bones.
Fair.
Yeah, but they'll leave them nice and clean.
This is in no way, shape, or form admission of guilt.
or
I have not killed anyone.
No, nor is it our strategy for handling this situation if it ever occurs.
No.
Yeah, not really gonna incriminate myself on the internet, unlike some people.
What were you gonna say, Rick?
Let's just move on, bro. Anyways, what do you call a midget pig? A midget cop. Sorry.
A midget cop? What do you call a midget cop?
Game pig.
Okay.
Honestly, I think Ricky's little hiccup there was funnier than the joke itself. Sorry.
I was about to say a midget pig.
Damn.
Short rib.
Hamster.
Next story. I'm go ahead and
baby back ribs.
Across the pond real quick.
Short stack.
There is you guys remember going to the library when you guys were younger, and there used to be like people dressed in character and stuff.
Yeah.
So that they'll read to you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I went to the wrong library then.
How do you guys feel about a rainbow monkey with his nipples out and a strap on?
Like strap on dildo?
Say what?
Yeah.
What other strap on is there?
The fuck? I
guarantee you Google strap on.
What public
the
library
only
is
thing
this?
that will pop up is a penis.
This was in the
They
UK.
don't have strap on vaginas.
Wait, what? This is in the UK?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When he sent us this, I thought, well, fuck, America.
You don't
does
mean
it again.
Ukraine, right? You said UK, like United
Yeah,
Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
What the fuck is wrong with them?
What the hell says UK and automatically thinks Ukraine? Who in the fuck?
I just wanted to make sure I heard UK as the United Kingdom. What the?
Okay,
Who the
stop pretending. We go over the articles before this shit, so you know exactly where the hell they came from. Quit playing.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ukraine?
I just want to add a little more
You didn't
fun
read
to
the article.
I'm pretty sure the Ukraine is training missiles on us right now just for hinting at it.
Oh shit!
You son of bitch!
I sealed our fate.
Yeah, so a local library basically hired a bunch of these, costume characters, and there was a monkey costume that was like a rainbow monkey costume with a fake penis.
question. So what the hell were they gonna do? Play speed bag with the dick?
But apparently, this was all meant to encourage people to read. I don't know how that does it.
Oh yeah,
What
read
do
or
you want to
rape.
read? Porn?
Like, either read this book or I'm gonna peg you.
Oh my god.
Is that
Oh,
basically?
God,
Is that
dude.
the idea that they were trying? That's what I'm thinking. That's not my. That's not me. That's what I think they were thinking.
Stay in school,
Kids are
get
gonna be
anally
so
raped.
afraid. They're gonna start reading books so they don't get pegged.
What was that dude's name from the Boondocks? The one who was scared of getting raped in jail?
Booty Warrior, Felice Johnson,
No. The dude who was scared of getting raped in jail.
Tom Dubois.
Yeah, what the fuck? Are you trying to convert everybody into like a million Tom Dubois that are scared to do anything fun because they think they're gonna get tapped in the ass?
Well,
What the
apparently reading is supposed to be fun, stupid. So no.
Well, it's either that or, I mean, people are gonna start like burning books in the street after it happens a couple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's bad enough. Now you're gonna make them scared of monkeys. They go to the zoo like, I saw that monkey in the library. He said, read or he's gonna pick me.
Like, what the fuck? What?
And they got apparently fake butt cheeks. In fact, we got a video. I don't know how in the fuck I found it, but I found it. So hopefully YouTube doesn't take us down for this shit. I did find one video on YouTube about it. So
Well, you're a fucking magician.
not for a lack of trying.
You read books.
You read.
I read the books.
Yeah, you read the books. What the hell?
Yeah. He's even got fake butt cheeks.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Those drivers must be like, what?
Now, before YouTube decides to take shit down, we don't support this at all. We're just reporting what they did. And in fact, there's a YouTube channel that actually shows the picture of the full penis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not gonna miss.
At glance, you could just see something dangling on our video. So it could be a loose hair for all we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't just acknowledge it at all.
That's a lobster tail. That's a lobster tail. It's not a dildo. It's a lobster.
Bruh, no. What lobster tail flops like that?
So I was hanging out with my wife and some of her friends, right? And one of them was like, "Yo, like, what do you do for a living?" And I was like, "Oh, I have a mining business." And then she was like, "Oh, that's cool. What do you mine?" I looked at her and I was like, "My own business."
That's a good one.
That's good.
We need more people with those occupations.
Yeah,
right.
That business is booming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah. So, Liz, why don't you tell us a little something more about your podcast?
Oh my gosh. My podcast is a mess right now.
A mess or meth?
Mess.
I don't know why.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I have a list, that's why. So basically right now we're doing true crime every other week and then like dating stories on the off weeks. So it's a mess. But basically, yeah, true crime based around online dating. And it's fun. It's funny.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, we're working on it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Pass the time, doing the dishes and shit.
Yeah. So,
business.
Where can our listeners find you?
What was that?
Where can our listeners find you?
Oh, we're on all listening platforms. You Should Have Ghosted, and we are on Instagram at You Should Have Ghosted and Twitter at GhostedPod.
Ghosted Pod. All right.
Ghosted Pod.
All right, guys. Nice. Well, I mean, it's been another week. We did
another episode.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for coming on. Everybody, remember to like and subscribe. Let's try to run those likes up. Leave us a comment.
Don't forget to share our videos.
Share our videos with your family and friends. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thanks for hanging out with us for another hour this week.
Have a watch party with us.
Yeah, until next time.
All right. Later.
Later, everybody.
There, guys.